Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. Morning after pill cost. How to get it. Effectiveness. The morning after pill refers to several emergency contraceptives sold in stores to anyone of any age. It is a safe and effective way to prevent unintended pregnancy. /R/N/R/N emergency contraception must be used within 72 hours of unprotected sex or a contraceptive failure and is not intended to be used as a routine method for preventing pregnancy. /R/N/R/N the morning after pill is available over the counter, OTC, for around $50 or less, and might be fully or partly covered by your health insurance. While no prescription is needed for some forms, you should be aware of possible side effects and factors that may impact effectiveness. /R/N/R/N This article explains options for OTC emergency contraception. Learn how these pills work, how to use them effectively, and where to buy them. /R/N/R/N There are several morning after pill options available. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration has given most of them its stamp of approval to prevent pregnancy up to 72 hours after unprotected sex, or a failed contraceptive. /R/N/R/N You may prefer any of several generic alternatives, which are usually cheaper than Plan B and include /R/N/R/N The newest option on the block works differently. /R/N/R/N Despite some differences, emergency contraception works best when it's taken as soon as possible after unprotected sex. The ideal time is within 24 hours. /R/N/R/N Until 2013, there were point-of-sale and age restrictions on the morning after pill. Now that all restrictions have been lifted, you should be able to buy them at local drugstores, retail outlets, or online. /R/N/R/N Store owners have some discretion as to where they can shelve these drugs. Typically, they are found in the family planning aisle, near over-the-counter, OTC, contraceptives, condoms, Today Sponge, VCF, etc., home pregnancy tests, and personal lubricants, but you may need to ask for them. /R/N/R/N To deter theft, some stores keep supplies behind the pharmacy or checkout counter. Others may place each box of pills in a large, plastic container that a cashier opens with a key after the product is paid for. /R/N/R/N Because people have been known to walk off with the bulky containers, some stores reserve a spot for morning after pills in their shelves, but instead of displaying the actual box, they place a picture of the product there instead. /R/N/R/N The picture includes directions to where to find the product in the store, such as behind the pharmacy counter. Besides picking up emergency contraceptives at many grocery and drug stores, you can also find them online. /R/N/R/N Even if the morning after pill is located behind the pharmacy counter, remember that you don't need to show a form of identification to buy it. You need only to ask for it. /R/N/R/N Ella is available only by prescription. Depending on the state you live in, your pharmacist may be able to write you a prescription for Ella, without seeing a doctor. Call your pharmacy first, and ask about their procedures and if they have Ella in stock. /R/N/R/N You can also get a prescription from your healthcare provider or a family planning clinic. /R/N/R/N Washington, California, New Mexico, Hawaii, Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts allow pharmacists to dispense emergency contraceptives without a doctor's prescription. /R/N/R/N The morning after pill can cost as little as $11 or as much as $50 or more depending on the brand available at your pharmacy. /R/N/R/N Plan B one-step costs between $40 and $50, while generic morning after pills, Take Action, My Way, Option 2, Preventiza, My Choice, Aftera, and Contra, can range from $11 to $45. Another generic brand, After Pill, is sold online for $20 plus $5 shipping. Plan B One Step is available at discounted rates via GoodRx. /r/n/r/n Ella is available online and includes a fast medical consultation and next-day delivery, which costs $90. You can also get Ella at the pharmacy for around $50. /r/n/r/n Some insurances cover the morning after pill without a copay, and you may also be able to use funds from a flexible spending account to cover the cost. Free or low-cost emergency contraception from Planned Parenthood, another family planning clinic, or your local health department may also be an option. /r/n/r/n All methods of emergency contraception, prescription and OTC, reduce the risk of pregnancy by 75% to 99% when they are initiated within 72 hours. This means that out of every 100 women using any emergency contraception method, between 1 and 25 will go on to become pregnant. /r/n/r/n When used as directed, /r/n/r/n Factors that influence the effectiveness of emergency contraception include, /r/n/r/n It is important to be aware that your weight may affect how well these two morning after options work to prevent pregnancy. /r/n/r/n Emergency contraceptive pills can be less effective in women living with obesity. Researchers theorize that morning after medications may be absorbed more slowly or become stored in body fat instead of circulating in the bloodstream of individuals with higher weights. /r/n/r/n BMI is a simple calculation that helps to classify, though imperfectly, if a person has underweight, normal weight, overweight, or obesity. /r/n/r/n It's a good idea to buy emergency contraception ahead of time, before you need it, even before you think you may need it. Since it's most effective the sooner you use it, having it readily accessible can save you precious time when it's needed. /r/n/r/n Store inventories do ebb and flow. So, just because you've seen an OTC morning after pill at your local store once does not mean the store will have it when you need it, as it could be out of stock. /r/n/r/n Plus, if your favorite store keeps its pill inventory in the pharmacy could be closed if you make a late night visit, even though the main store could be open. /r/n/r/n Since time is of the essence with emergency contraception, try to give yourself every advantage. /r/n/r/n Drinking water can relieve some of the side effects you may experience from the morning after pill. They include, /r/n/r/n The side effects of emergency contraception are usually mild and fade quickly. Some women experience no side effects at all. It's more likely that your next period may come sooner or later than usual, and you may have some spotting, or light bleeding, beforehand. /r/n/r/n And, rest assured, the pill will not affect your ability to get pregnant in the future. /r/n/r/n Plan B One Step, as well as its 4 generic equivalents, contains levonorgestrel and can be taken up to 72 hours after unprotected sex. The active ingredient in Ella, olaprystyl acetate, can be taken up to 5 days, 120 hours, after unprotected sex. /r/n/r/n You can buy Plan B and its generics OTC in many drug stores. Ella is sold only by prescription, which a pharmacist may be able to issue. Factors like where you are in your menstrual cycle, how long you wait to start an emergency contraceptive, and your weight can affect how well each method will work. Taking the morning after pill may trigger some side effects, but they're usually mild and don't last long. /r/n/r/n rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.